everyone. My name is Tammy. Welcome back to Shape Out Adventures. Today we're going to be talking about International Auto Source and the pros and the cons that I experienced with them. This is my third time recording this video, y'all. So let's hope that it records straight to the end. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and subscribe to this YouTube channel, please. Please. Getting right into the video. So, International Auto Source, y'all, like, they ain't a scam. And the interest rate's actually pretty good. This is going to be a short video because the first video I recorded myself was like 14 minutes. The other video stopped recording. Anyway, it's going to be a very long story short because I didn't say this 50 million times. So, International Auto Source is a car company that caters to military, and it just so happens to be international nurses. Yay, us. So when I first heard about them, like, I don't know about y'all, but I feel like a lot of people is be scamming me, or like they try to scam you because you don't live in the States yet and they think you don't know. So I did some research ahead of time, so you don't have to. You're welcome. You're welcome. So I went on some Facebook groups or whatever, and I was just looking at like how much people was getting charged for their car, like to lease their car, finance their car, whatever you want to call it. And some people, like, interest rate was like 14%. So literally there was someone, he was getting a Honda Civic or Honda Accord. It's like a 2018 Honda Accord. His car payments was going to be like $650 something for 72 months for 2018 Honda Civic or Accord. And I was like, damn, why that's so expensive? That's a used car. And it comes to find out his credit was poor. So they give you interest rates based on your credit. If you have good credit, then you get a low interest rate. If you have bad credit, you have a high interest rate. So you would assume that since we have no credit, and the United States of A, they treat no credit the same as they treat bad credit. It's just you get slightly more breaks, but that's about it. They still treat you like your bad credit. I thought we would get a very high percentage too, but my percentage from my interest rate for my car is actually 3.99%, which is really freaking good for a car in the United States, especially based on the fact that we have no credit. So International Auto Source does give you a great interest rate. That is one of the supreme pros about their company. I have a 2022 Volkswagen Taos. My interest rate, like I said before, was 3.99%. And I pay like $530 a month. That's rounded up. I think it's like 527.30 something or whatever for my interest rate. For my car payment a month, and that is for 72 months, which is equals to about 6 years. You could pay your car payment off earlier if you want to. However, I don't really advise that if you don't have another long-term loan set up. In terms of long-term loans, please look at my credit video. I will try to link it, add it down in the description box or on the end screen, and in there I talk about long-term loans and short-term loans and why they are important. I think either that or tell me if I didn't do it and I gotta make a video about it. So yeah, pros, interest rates. Other pro, you get a rental car for as long as it takes for your car to reach. My car took 2 months to get here, and I had my rental car for pretty much the 2 months that it took my car to get here. It was probably like more like 1.5, but it was basically like 2 months. I had a rental car free of charge, no payments. The only thing I did was pick it up, drop it off. I've never received the bill for my rental car using International Auto Source, and that is a major pro because that saves you a lot of money when you first move over here, and especially because you ain't even getting scammed on the car. Like, you get the same rate as anybody with good credit would get for your car over here. Another pro, the process is basically seamless. I say basically because one of the cons that we'll talk about later was because of the process. They give you your selection of the cars. You look at the cars that they have available. You choose a car. You send in your estimated date of arrival to the United States. And once you send that in, they say, hey, okay, we're working on it. When you get here, give us a month. You should have your car. I didn't have mine in a month, but who cares? Got a free rental. So cons. Cons is the end of that process. So what I didn't know at the time was my agency decided that I would pick up my car from Charlotte International Airport, my rental car, and I would drop that off in Charlotte. I am closer to Raleigh. I am closest to the Fayetteville International Airport and the Raleigh International Airport. Still not insanely close, but it's definitely closer than the over 2 hours that it is for me to get to Charlotte. So I would have preferred to pick up my car from Raleigh so that I could drop off the rental at Raleigh. But they told me that was unable to happen because my pickup and my drop off place was already locked in by my agency. And normally this wouldn't have been too much a problem, but they wanted me to like say pick up my actual they wanted me to drop off my rental like on a Tuesday and then pick up my car on like a Thursday. So I wasn't gonna have a car. So how was I going to get to Charlotte to pick up my car if you guys wanted the rental? And they told me I could keep the rental for those extra days, but I would have to pay for them because my car is already they already give me a drop off date or whatever, and my car is technically already in the US. And I was like, it's not my problem. I didn't tell y'all to pick up and drop off date. Y'all didn't ask me where I wanted to pick up my car from. This is a y'all problem and y'all have to fix it. So I had to escalate the issue like twice. In the end, they were willing to compensate me for a taxi to go and pick up my car. The taxi was literally going to be over $200 for me to get there. But they ended up changing the dates around for whatever reason. My car wasn't going to be ready the time it was supposed to be. So they just pushed everything back to help them out because that was money they wasn't gonna have to spend anymore. I'm pretty sure you're like, oh well, you have friends over there. Why didn't you just let them pick you up and drop you off? Why are you making such a hassle? Because it's not my problem. Like you have to start to sign up for yourself. If they see you budge on one small thing, they will keep on pushing you. Like what $200? You trying to tell me I must pay for that myself when you didn't even ask me if where I wanted to pick up or drop off my car, when you didn't ask me which dealership I would prefer for my car to get dropped off to. Like you literally went around me for all of these decisions and the decision only affects me. So it's not my problem. You made the decision with whoever you made the decision with, so now it's going to cost you. I'm not making my friend drive over 2 hours to pick me up and then drive over 2 hours to take me to my car for what? Because it's something a problem I didn't even create. So no, I was not doing that. Um, but yeah, that was my biggest con with international auto source, the pickup, drop off process. Like just work that out ahead of time. Work out how you want to drop off your car the same day that you want to drop off the rental, the same day you pick up your car. You would prefer to pick up your car at the airport at the airport closest to you. You would prefer to drop off that rental at the airport closest to you. You want the dealership that you pick up your car to be the one closest to you. So if you pick up a Jeep from International Auto Source, then you would have to go to a Jeep dealership. If you buy a Jeep from International, you have to pick up your car from a Jeep dealership. I got a Volkswagen, so I had to go to a Volkswagen dealership. So just let them know your preferences. That way, if they fall short, then they still have to figure it out because you told them what it was that you wanted. My other my other con for International Auto Source, and the only other con is the selection of cars. So they have, mind you, it's an okay selection. It's sort of a pro and a con. They have luxury cars, regular SUVs, compact SUVs, sedans. They have a wide variety of types of cars, like models, types, whatever, but they don't have a wide variety of selection. Like they have Volkswagens, then they have the Mustang Charger instead of Dodge Charger, whatever the Charger is. Then they have like Infinity, and I think they had like a Lexus in there or something. And I was like, what if I didn't want any of those? And the cars that they do end up with are the more expensive ends of cars. So just look at the list, choose which one you think you could live with, and then just always know you could refinance or trade in your car later or something. But the list that they do have is not that extensive. I think if they had maybe 20 cars on it, it was a lot. And choose your car way ahead of time. So I chose my car in like March. I didn't come until June, but you could book your car without any fees. So just reach out to them as soon as you know you come in. Like as soon as you get a little closer in your process, you reach out to them a few months in advance, see what it is you're working with, reserve your car, go from there. As always, my name is Tammy. If you have any questions, comments, queries, or concerns, you can leave them down in the comment box below, or you can message me on Instagram. I will try to get to my messages at least once a week. I've been a little bit busy lately. Uh, Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. And if you could like, comment, share, and subscribe this video, I would really appreciate it. I am still a baby channel and I'm trying to grow my network. And I used to be posting some funny videos on TikTok. So if you ain't know now, you know. Okay? Okay. Happy venturing. This video is saved.